Well, hello and welcome once again to Itapema. If you've been here from the start, we are now about to start our second women's semi-final match. We witnessed a very entertaining first semi-final. And next up, we have got the Netherlands against the USA. Joyce Stuber and Marleen van Iersel up against Alex Kleinman and April Ross of the USA. The first referee for this one is Lisandro Pam of Brazil. And the second official, Marcelo Araujo, also of Brazil. The teams have had their warm-up. And first glimpse of Marleen van Iersel and her partner Joyce Stuber. Van Iersel out onto the sand, very experienced player, 31 years of age. Now Marleen Ramon van Iersel, having got married not that long ago. And with her playing partner Joyce Stuber, just 21 years of age, still learning the game, but already having a huge impact on the World Tour. And in their way from the USA, Alex Kleinman wearing number 1 and April Ross wearing number 2. Out comes April Ross. What a glittering career she has had. And with her new partner, Alex Kleinman, looking to repeat that glory that she had with her previous playing partners. And maybe even more Olympic success for her. And certainly the team in your picture also be hoping for that. And in a nice touch, the ball being brought in by drone. It's the USA in red up against the Netherlands in blue. This is the second semi-final from the FIVB Beach Volleyball 4-star event here in Brazil. Itapema. And the first point has gone the way of the USA. The Netherlands thought that was in. The line judges said it's out. There'll be a little bit of a protest, a shake of the head. Well, that'll go down as an unforced error against the Netherlands. And it's the USA who now lead 1-0. Miss hit from April Ross. Her first point on the board for the Netherlands. Cross-court blocks being signalled. Stuber serves and goes in to block. Jumped into the cross, but not close enough to get a touch on that ball. The team in your picture have been growing as a team, a growth in their trust between each other. Not only that, Stuber back to have the swing here. Oh, what a great swing that is. Has had to overcome abdominal injury, which just hampered her for a while. Cross-court block being signalled again. This is a strong rotation for the Netherlands because Stuber is the blocker. Although that time deciding to break and climb in with a free swing. Not going to miss that one. Ross with the serve. Well watched. That time Van Iersel was sat in the cross court, didn't move, and could only watch as the ball was rolled to the line. Good swing. Van Eersel deciding to put that one away. For those of you new to the game and wondering why the teams change ends, they do that because of the weather conditions to make sure there's no unfair advantage or for one team or disadvantage for the other, for that matter. And they change on 7 points as the set score is up to 21. Kleiman gets her hands up but doesn't get across the net, and that one goes down the front of her. And the Netherlands have now levelled things up at 4 apiece. Oh, that's unlucky. A good read from Van Eersel. Looked as if she was going to get something on the ball. Going after Stuber, the USA. Well, there's a big net touch there from the USA. Kleiman not inclined to admit to it, but you could tell straight away as she walked off that she'd done it. Referee just took a while, but made the right decision, so all square. Line blocks being signalled now as Van Eersel gets ready to serve. Oh, that's a great serve. Good touch, it might come back. Oh, it does come back. Absolutely brilliant play from the Netherlands. They've got a chance for the point here. Well watched by Ross. Has a little look, goes line and gets the point, but that was a magnificent rally. What a phenomenal chase that was from Van Eersel, and then from Stuber to go all the way to the advertising hoarding to get that ball. Stuber still the target for the USA. Line block being signalled by Kleiman. A quick arm from Stuber before Kleiman can finish the block, sends it down the side of the USA. And the score's tied up at 6s. That's a good break and a chance here for the Netherlands. What a swing that is from Van Eersel, straight to the line. That break from Stuber was instrumental in that rally because Ross then swung a little too quickly, caught the net, slowed the ball down and gave the Netherlands that opportunity to put it into transition. Stuber now with the serve. That one won't be coming back. You can see why the Netherlands are going after Ross. Stuber with a really good opportunity to get hands on the ball when Ross is swinging. Certainly not the case with Alex Kleiman, who's just too tall and has gone over the top of most, if not all, blocks here in this event. That was a shame. Van Eersel getting a touch, but not a meaningful one. It'll be a free ball here for the Netherlands. Stuber onto it. Oh, that's a quality swing cross court from Joy Stuber. excellent pickup in the first instance from Ross and Kleiman, but it's a free ball. Netherlands still in the ascendancy in the rally. Perfect hand set and a great swing cross court. Kleiman couldn't stop it. Big hard hit, the chicken wing brings it back into play. Another chance for the Netherlands. Van Ursel this time a bit tight, but she's got it off the block, has she? Yes, the line judge has signalled that. Oh, I tell you what, just out of your picture, the line judge signalled for block touch. Signalled for block touch and then took it away. It was close to the antenna. Well, I tell you what, that's hit the net, that's hit Kleiman and then gone out. There's no way that is not hit Kleiman. Netherlands might be feeling a little hard done by. Oh, they've got themselves a little yellow card time delay from the referee. There's no challenge system here, so they can't look at it again. But now, more importantly, is mentally they have to refocus here and not feel hard done by, but get on and get the side out. Oh, and they've done exactly that. Stuber with an absolute belter cross court to bring them back to within one. This game is one where mental toughness reigns supreme. The ability to put things behind you, move on to the next thing, not to let things affect you. Stuber not taking away the heat cross court. These two teams did play each other in Pool E earlier in the week. It was a win for the USA, and in that event, or in that first set particularly, the Netherlands went after Kleiman, lost it 21-11, and therefore made the change up to Ross. That's why they're going after her in this match. And it certainly is a game where both these teams have got chances, particularly the Netherlands are right in it here. We go into the technical timeout, just 1 point separating the teams. Well, apologies, I did say they'd lost the match. They actually won that match in Pool E. That's my eyesight. They lost the first set 21-11 because they went at Kleiman, but then they changed to go after Ross and then took that set 21-17 and won in the decider 15-13. So psychologically, they know they're in a good place. They know it's going to be tough. They're only one behind. I was having a chat with probably the greatest player ever to play the game in the era in which he played, St. John Smith, known as the King of the Beach, and he actually were talking about playing teams on numerous occasions, and you know, did he have a dossier, did he have a file on teams and players that he played against? And he said, well, you picked up their tendencies, but do you know what, you played a team one day in an event. If you played them later on in that event, you'd play them a different way. You wouldn't want to play the same way because they'd be expecting that. And despite the fact that, for obvious reasons, the Netherlands aren't going after Kleiman because physically they can't compete with her. Going after Ross, they know what they have to do. It's all about the way in which they then play against Ross in order to get the ball into transition, to stop her from getting the ball over, to make it difficult for her to play. And then what they do themselves when they're looking to side out in order that the USA aren't able to get a firm handle on what they're doing. Netherlands have been doing a lot of mental training in the off-season. And you see it time and time again physically, with the exception of Kleiman, who is so tall, it's so difficult to play against. Sarah Pavan, another player who, you know, you can't teach 6'3", 6'4", but you can teach the skills and the mental toughness. So the physicality of these teams is very, very similar. It's all about their mental ability to see them over the line, to get through the slightly tougher plays, and that's a really good little pokey from Stuber. And despite the fact that Ross is a world-class player, no question of that, she's only as good as the ball that she gets from her partner. And Kleiman perhaps not the best setter, which is why she's doing a lot of bump setting, as we can see there. So not the best opportunities, not the perfect position for Ross to have to swing on. So every time Ross is going up to play that ball, she's having to be at her absolute best, concentrating 100%. And over time, that can have an effect. Stuber still the target. That's a good leave from her and Van Eersel. Still 1 point in it. That was unlucky for the Netherlands. Great swing from Ross as she finds a way through. A fine balance between going at a player but also not making it so easy that they're just getting practice to side out, to put a good ball in and then have a swing. I was fortunate enough to have a chat with Richard Lambourne, who's currently coaching Crab and Bourne here in the men's event, and we were talking about serving. And for those of you new to the game and looking on the best way to do that, it's not about serving at a player. That one's not coming back over. Nice blocking from Stuber. Whilst the Netherlands are going after April Ross, they will not be trying to serve directly at her. They'll be trying to serve so that she has to move, preferably away from where Kleiman is. So serving to April Ross's left, or serving across Kleiman and into Ross, depending on what it is they're trying to do. But again, that was a serve that went across Ross, so trying to take her and move her away, so she has to have her back potentially to her partner to make it really difficult for her then to get that ball back to where she wants it to. So when you're serving and you say, right, I'm going after this player, you're not going after them, you're going to the side of them, in front of them, making them have to move. Lovely little cut shot again from Stuber. Netherlands back on equal footing. Right now, it's going with side out, so the USA siding out to go in front, which means the Netherlands need a couple of points from service if they're going to turn things around here in this set, and that might be one of them. It's been, oh, I tell you what, the referee was about to give that the Netherlands way. The line judge said block touch. No argument at all from Joyce Stuber. She knew she touched it. Eagle-eyed line judge. Gives USA the ball. Kleiman with the serve. And she's having a few issues with her serve. Gift for the Netherlands, and no pressure being put on the Netherlands to have to get that side out. And now as they move into their strong rotation, Van Eersel with the serve, Stuber at the net. Line block signalled. Chance for Van Eersel. It really is a waiting game, both in the first line of defence, the blocker, and the second line of defence, the defender. Vitally important you don't go too early in either, unless that ball's tight to the net and you can get your hands on it. But you don't want to go so early that the attacker then sees where you've gone and can easily roll the ball into the open court. Line was available. Stuber could see she could also go cross court. Unfortunately, the angles ran away from her, and the USA now get themselves a break point. Ross will serve again. They're going after Stuber again, and a line block's been called. No, this time she comes up with the angle she wanted last time. That's a brilliant swing from Joyce Stuber. The USA, though, in the driving seat. They're siding out each time and potentially siding out to take this set. That is a wonderful swing. Side out achieved is now set point for the USA. Chases on, good up from Van Ursel. Oh, that's unlucky. Kleiman breaking from the net, Van Ursel trying to roll it short. It's not made it, and the first set goes the way of the USA. And despite the fact that the Netherlands made a block, they had one more error, less attacks. And the set goes the way of Kleiman and Ross, 21-18. Good touch, it might come back.
Música vai para as meninas superpoderosas.
Second set well underway here now, and it's one which the Netherlands know they're going to have to up their game a little bit. And that's really unlucky, an opportunity after working so hard in defence. It's just not quite happened. Really important here for the Netherlands that mentally they stay tough. So often you see in beach volleyball the first set's a close one, and whoever wins it ends up going on to win the next set all too easily. Particularly if you're supporting the Netherlands, you don't want that to be happening. If you're supporting the USA, you'll be very pleased they're currently 3-0 up in this second set. Vanessa's got some sand in her eye, just asking for a little bit of patience. Kleiman signalling for Ross to serve at Stuber again. If she gets that angle right, there is no way at all it's going to get dug. Ross with the glasses on, clear ones, and she wears them to stop the sand from getting in her eyes. And also now, with her pre-serve routine, sets herself ready for the jump serve. Oh, brilliant. It looked for a moment as if Stuber was going to break on that ball because it was dug set off the net. She stuck in there, and that forced Ross to have to make a shot right to where Van Ursel was waiting, and then Van Ursel enjoying the opportunity to have a swing herself. Nice work from Ross. Had a look, fixed Van Eersel down that line. And then the roll cross court for the point. She made it look very easy. Kleinman now to serve. Line blocks being signalled by Ross out of your picture, and again, Stuber the target. That will be the Netherlands ball. Kleinman having a little rush of blood. She's blocked that ball, and it was still, therefore, it was on the side of the Netherlands, and she's then not allowed to play it. Which, if you're thinking, well, she just played it on their side anyway. You can do that when the other team are having an attack. If they're attacking to get the ball over, you can put your hands across the net to try and stop it. But as we saw with that second touch, she's not allowed to do that then. It has to be played by the Netherlands. Oh, that's a great serve from Joyce Stuber. It's leveled things up. That serve right down the middle, veering across Ross and into Kleinman, and no one was sure who was going to take it. Another ball that moved in the air. Trouble here for the USA. Free ball for the Netherlands. Van Eersel to have the lead, and she's done it. Couple of good serves, and all of a sudden the Netherlands are in front. A little bit of a let-off for the USA. The Netherlands had got some good momentum going from the serving line. Stuber working the block. First time the Netherlands have employed that side-out strategy. Stuber putting the ball in, and then Van Eersel with the set behind the head. So Stuber then hitting from the left side of court. A little change up here. Oh, not quite going to work out. Kleinman getting that off of the block and away. Not sure that was an intended serve from Van Eersel to go after Kleinman. Either way, scores are level, 6 apiece. Netherlands having narrowly missed out on taking the first set, 18-21. USA in the driving seat then from that point of view, but still very much anyone's in this second set, and that's another good swing. This time, Stuber, she says, oh, I got lucky, but she made her own luck because she swung early on that ball before Kleinman could close the block. That was unlucky. Great swing from Ross. In not a great position. She made something out of nothing, getting it off the block and away. That's where you have to make a decision as a defending team. Do you stay or do you go? Stuber deciding to shuffle across and try and make a block. That's well played. From the angle that got up here in the commentary position, it looks as if she hit that straight through Kleinman's block. Well watched by Kleinman. Oh, and it's worked for the Netherlands. Stuber deciding to break, and you just wonder, because Ross is screaming, no one, no one. And sometimes the veracity, the intensity of that shout is almost like saying, look out, and can actually put you off. And you just wonder whether or not that happens to Kleinman. Netherlands, though, don't care. They lead by 2 in this second set. Another short serve that's got Kleinman scrambling. Well watched by Stuber. Chance to go 3 ahead. Taken. Well watched by Van Eersel. Oh, that one's right on the line. And that means that the USA have had enough. They've called a timeout here. Brilliant run of points for the Netherlands to put them in the driving seat in the second set.
Valeu, meus amigos. Maravilha. Trabalho incrível. Maravilha, quero pedir uma salva de palmas também para os meus amigos que montaram essa estrutura. Aplausos para a equipe de montagem. Isso. Maravilha, você gostou, Luke? Gostei. Sério? Sério. Maravilha, vamos. É isso? Vamos nessa então. Vamos pro jogo?
A few moments then for Ross and Kleiman to try and reset things, get themselves back into this one. But they have to side out first. Van Eersel with the serve. That time Kleiman finds a good angle with the help of the net. For the Netherlands, it's all about their side-out game now. They've got a healthy lead here. And if they can keep siding out without any trouble, then we'll be going to a deciding set. Eersel gets a hand on the ball. If she'd have been one step further to her left, it would have been two hands defense, may well have stayed in play. As it is, we go into the technical timeout. Netherlands leading, but trailing by 1 set to nothing.
Muito obrigado pelos brindes. Hulk, vou mandar brinde da Cimed agora, mas só pode dar pra quem estiver animado lá. Você vai lá? Quem pegar brinde da Cimed, dá um grito na arquibancada aí! Vai lá, Hulk. Vai lá. Vai lá. Esse rapaz aí que meu vídeo, ele é forte, né, Hulk? Será que ele é bombeiro?
Oh, that's a good touch. It'll come back into play. It's not going to be an ace for the USA. They're going to have to work for it. But they always had the advantage in that rally after the ball did hit the top of the net, and they make it count. Oh, that's a great block from Kleiman this time. She's jumped into the cross court and took away the opportunity for Stuber to have the swing. What a turnaround for the USA off the back of the technical timeout. 12-9 down, it's 12 all. And as such, the Netherlands have called a timeout. Interesting situation now, this for the Netherlands. They built up their lead in this second set, were looking good. They've had it reduced to nothing. They need the side out to get back in front. Momentum with the USA, Ross with the serve. Oh, good dig from Ross. And a wonderful put away from her. Netherlands had no answer to that. It was a wonderful swing from Stuber, but Ross in exactly the right place to take all the energy out of the ball. Bit of luck from Ross. She's tried to hit that very steep, and the net has helped her out. Good chase. And Ursel waiting for that one. Oh, that's unlucky for the Netherlands. Brilliant from Kleinman. Van Ursel with a wonderful swing, and Ross hasn't fully controlled the ball, but Kleinman's been able to run after it and poke it into the corner away from Van Ursel. And the USA now lead by 2 as they change ends. That's nice to see Van Ursel smiling and just keeping things calm and helping Stube to stay in the moment. Good chase from Ross. A chance here for the Netherlands to get their side out. It's gifted to them as Ross finds the net. Not the opposition caught. Oh, that's well played. Ross has had a look. She's seen where Van Ursel is and where the block is, and then she's gone for a very cute cut shot, but it's been too cute. The net's got in the way. We're back to all square again. This time Ross chips it over the top of the block. USA head back in front. Those of you new to the sport, you have to win each set by 2 clear points. If we get to 20 all, we'll keep on going till somebody gets 2 clear. Well, that was a shame. It was a free net for Stube. Look from Van Ursel confirms they really already knew that it was out. Two errors in a row from Stube puts the USA back into the driving seat. And you can bet Ross is going to go after Stuber again here. The youngster needs to refocus. She knows this ball's going to be coming at her. It's a good pass. Oh, it's a great swing, but it's an equally good dig from Ross. And the Netherlands get a little bit lucky as Ross makes the error cross-court. They'll take it to within a couple. Van Ursel will be the next to serve. That's really well played by Kleinman. She was brought in tight to the net, made the pass, but had that presence of mind to get back out again, to create the space so that she could come in and have the swing. So often in pressure situations, players get drawn into the net, don't get back out, and then struggle to be able to have a swing on the ball. Kleinman now with the serve. Wonderful block from Kleinman, and it's now match point for the USA. Ross is going to have a swing for the match. Good up from Van Ursel. And a great swing to save match point. Backs to the wall now for the Netherlands, though. It'll be Stuber to serve, and then she's going to go sprinting to the net. Ross the likely target. USA with 3 opportunities to side out and win the match. And it's done at the first time of asking. Van Ursel not quick enough to react to run the line. And Ross has put it down. The USA take the match 2-0. They book their place in the final here in Itapema. 21-18, 21-17. An exciting match. And it's the USA who have come out on top and will be going through to the gold medal game. It's not over for the Netherlands, as they will be playing for bronze. This is how it was done. Ross getting round, getting up, rolling to the line. Van Ursel, if she'd have seen it earlier, could have run it down, just wasn't quick enough. And it's victory for the USA. Confirmation of the score, 21-18, 21-17.
You are in the final. How you feeling?
We can hear
oh
from
my
our
gosh,
winners.
we're so excited. We love Brazil. We love playing here. Alex played here indoor for a long time. We love the fans, and we're just so excited to be in the finals. Yeah, we didn't want to get comfortable with being in the semifinal. We wanted to get to the final. We want to ensure a medal, and we have the full intention of winning tomorrow. We want a gold medal.
What was the best moment in this match?
I think we were down in the second and feeling a little like the pressure was on, and we took a timeout and we came out and we fought really hard and we came back and we won that second set, so that was big for us. Yeah, we also played an amazing match this morning against Brazilians Agatha and Duda, and we have so much respect for them. They gave us a tough match, and it's just building our confidence to be able to beat teams like that.
For tomorrow?
Yes! Already, yeah, yes. We're excited. Thank you.
Well, it was a great game, and we look forward to seeing the USA in action again. And so too, seeing Van Ursel and Joyce Stuber, who will get a chance to be on the podium when they play the bronze medal match. This is the tale of the match. Errors-wise, it was pretty equal, but it was the USA who out-attacked the Netherlands in the end. Fans not going anywhere. We have two men's semi-finals to come.